There is a great deal to admire in Zach Cregger's impressively crafted school shooting Allegory weapons, a picture that boasts so much embryonic hype that it sparked a multi-million-dollar bidding war over the film's finished screenplay. As much of its cryptic marketing has alluded to, Cregger's film follows the case of 17 children from the same classroom who mysteriously run out of their homes in the middle of the night and vanish without a trace. Given this sort of premise is all you need to pitch a film to an audience, many of the film's twists and revelations have thus remained a mystery, as is the surprising mosaic structure that is employed to tell the story. Like many of his contemporary horror peers, Cregger isn't shy about flexing his cinematic influences, crafting in many ways what is a horror rendition of Paul Thomas Anderson's Magnolia. It's a clever ploy in many ways, one that distorts and elevates the somewhat formulaic material. Usually these sort of tactics are used by new age genre filmmakers to add a sense of artificial worth to their proceedings, but Cregger's delightfully imperfect collection of characters do that type of elevatory work for him. There is a sprawling novelistic quality to the work that allows it to have a sort of literary depth, with the community at large forming the foundations for much of the film's drama, even if the dramatic aftermath of the initial vanishing isn't quite felt on a level beyond just a few solemn faces and a frustrated Josh Brolin. However, when everything collides triumphantly in this deranged and thrilling final act, it can quickly be forgiven how much of the prior setup felt like an elaborate trick from Cregger, one where he separates the narrative reveals into distinct chapters, where characters are positioned into their own worlds, like pieces in an overly orchestrated puzzle. Now, whilst much of the ambition here does have those inclinations towards artificial grandeur, there is something about the way Cregger works within these conventions that is still fascinating. His ability to probe between the sinister, the gruesome, and the camp is quite distinctive, and when the ending of the picture is viewed through its implied subtext, it is undoubtedly effective.